Hi, I'm Dave once again with Operation Eagle's Wings, honoring all who served and leaving no one behind. You know, our veterans fought and in many cases died to preserve our liberty and our American way of life and the freedoms that we enjoy today in this great country. Well, there's going to be an event happening in Prineville, Oregon, which is in Crook County in the Pacific Northwest, kind of right in the middle of the state of Oregon, called Liberty Speaks. And with me is Ken Taylor, who is one of the organizers of that event. Ken, tell me what Liberty Speaks is all about.
Liberty Speaks is actually our effort to encourage citizens to exercise their rights responsibly and enthusiastically. We want to lift up the people. We want to help people understand that our rights are something that are really not something to be trifled with. People paid the ultimate price for that, for us in this country, and we should take it seriously. It's something that the precious treasure that has been spent in this nation from the beginning of the nation until now is something we should always cherish and hold dear to our hearts. And so that's part of what we're going to be doing, is really exemplifying what it means to be an American. And we can thank those guys that have fought for this.
So Liberty Speaks is going to be a week-long series of events culminating with the final event on Saturday the 20th.
Right.
Where's the final event going to be, location and the time?
That'll be at the Crooked River Park on the south end of Prineville, Oregon, off of Main Street. It'll start at 12 noon. It will run until 8 o'clock, and it should be, there'll be activities all day long. It won't be a gap, and we're really tight on our schedule, so it should be very good.
So what kind of activities are we expecting?
Well, we're going to have some speakers, a lot of speakers that actually have some great credentials. We've got a fellow by the name of George Statsny coming, who is the author of Risk for Freedom. He was Czechoslovakian behind the Iron Curtain, and his escape from behind the Iron Curtain is the story that he's going to tell. He's also going to tell us what it really means to have freedom and liberty. And so that'll be one. It will be probably our keynote. He's going to be a tremendous speaker. We're actually going to have some fun, too. We've got a cowboy poet by the name of Leon Flick, who is going to be here to give us a little bit of humor. And we've got a band called The Boers and Lorelei, and they're going to be here with some great music for us as well. A lot of information booths, food, games for the kids, and just family fun.
In celebrating our liberty and making a statement that we want to preserve it for the future.
Absolutely. This is one of my things is, you know, it doesn't matter what happens to me from this point forward, but my children and my grandchildren deserve the same kind of country that my dad and my grandparents and the ancestors all the way back to the Revolutionary War fought for. And I think that I owe it to them. I owe it to my nation. My nation has been very good to me, and I can only give thanks this way through putting on something like this that's going to help people understand that. Saturday morning when people come into Prineville, the circle at the Y there is going to be lined with flags, and our American Legion VFW post here has been gracious to loan those flags to us, and so we'll be flying a flag, we'll be waving the flag, and we'll be celebrating what our soldiers and sailors and airmen have done for us throughout the years.
Now we're here at the Crook County Courthouse in Prineville, Oregon. We're sitting on a fountain, and it's kind of interesting to me that the plaque here on the fountain says, "The heritage of the past is the seed that brings forth the harvest of the future." So talking about the heritage of the past, this is rather prophetic, this was talking about kind of the grounds here and the grass and the trees and the beautiful grounds here at the Crook County Courthouse, but you can also think about that very symbolically as freedom, yeah, and the liberties that we enjoy in this nation.
Right. It's an abstract thought to some people. They can't grasp what it really means, because this just is. We just exist in the condition that we're in, and we sometimes don't understand what that really means. But it is a prophetic vision of what our heritage means to us. And frankly, I was one of those guys who sat on my rear for many, many years. I'm a veteran. I've paid my dues along those lines, and I've got friends that have paid the ultimate dues. But you still don't get it sometimes. That was duty. This is love of country. This is a cherishing something that you can only understand through loving the founding documents, enjoying hearing the stories that the old vets tell, and knowing that there are people that live next to us, that drive down the street in front of us here, that are willing to give all so that everybody else can have the kind of life that we have right now. We want to preserve that. It's very important for us to make sure that those men that have given their all have not died in vain for this country, and we will not turn our backs on them. We will not turn away from our Constitution and our civil rights, and we will be good stewards of what's been given to us.
Now, the Liberty Speaks event, the event on August 20th, is going to be webcast live, and you can watch it live on this website, OperationEaglesWings.us. Again, that is www.OperationEagles, plural, wings, plural.us. So OperationEaglesWings.us, and if you can't come to the event, or maybe you're in another place in the country or world and want to watch it, you can do so by going to that website and clicking on the Liberty Speaks event tab. And again, this event is August 20th. What time is it starting?
12 o'clock noon.
So it'll start noon Pacific time here in the U.S. Ken, thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Appreciate you coming and talking to us today.
I'm Dave Adams, Operation Eagles Wings, honoring all who serve and leaving no one behind.